Morning.
Todd, how encouraging was it to have Servassier Dennis throughout camp, throughout preseason, without incident in terms of injuries this year?
It's good to see him healthy. With the shoulder the last 2 years, having him getting shoulder surgery and coming back healthy and not missing the snap is positive.
This isn't the first time that, Baker has had to navigate, not having a couple of his wide receivers. What do you remember about this past year? After that Ravens game, you guys were preparing for the Falcons. What do you remember about that and about Baker getting ready for that game?
I don't think I remembered anything about him getting ready for that game. I remember we lost and we had to play the Falcons, but Baker's a pro. He's going to do whatever he has to do to win, and whoever's in there will make the adjustments offensively, and we got to play. It's part of the game. It's going to happen. We don't stress too much about who's playing. If you make the team, it's for a reason, and if there are wideouts that hadn't played and people go down, we expect them to step up and play.
Is that the mark, though, of a really good quarterback in the sense that, different personnel can come in there. Different guys go down and other guys have to step up, and the fact that he's able to make it work with who he has.
It's the mark of a very smart quarterback. There's a lot of people involved in that, but it shows how intelligent he is, and he does what he has to.
Todd, you'll get some guys back on the practice squad as far as the offensive line, but is there any concern with the level of depth there? You have Chukwuma, obviously undrafted rookie, but outside of that, tackle looks a little bit thin.
No concern at this time, no.
Todd, how much have you guys been able to utilize not only young guys but veterans on that practice squad and kind of make that an overflow of your 53?
It helped us out a lot last year. Obviously, Brewer was on there, Shepard was on there. We had a couple other guys on there that came up and played. I think it's not dedicated to the young guys anymore. Sometimes you need some veterans in there for a rainy day that can learn the system, and when something goes wrong, they can step up and play. You're not asking them to play an extended period of time, but you're asking them to play and step in and be a pro, and I think those guys have value.
Todd, what have you seen from Calijah throughout camp, and how has he grown now entering year 3?
Just as understanding of how they're setting and blocking him, quick setting him, or whether they're coming off the ball, how to use his hands, really how to work with Vita and set each other up for pressures when they go across the ball. But Calijah is very strong. He put in a healthy camp. Cross our fingers, he starts the season out for the first time since he's been here, and we look for big things from him. He's tough. Everybody thinks he's small, but he's extremely tough, and he can hold the double team, and he can do all the little things for us.
Speaking of that deal room, how difficult was it? Adam Goss, C.J. Brewer came down. Now that they made the active 53, probably expects one or two of them to be back on the roster, but how difficult was that competition coming down to the wire?
That was tough. It was neck and neck, like you said, and it went along with the other positions as well. So we made our decision, and we're hopeful, and we'll see this afternoon whether one or both of them come back, and we'll go from there.
Todd, to see Otten held out the last 2 days, is that the same hamstring and just keeping things safe there? Or?
No, he's sore. He's got another leg injury in addition to that, so he'll be out a little bit.
Will that lead into regular season?
I won't know till next week.
What have you seen from Baker last year versus this year? Where have you seen the growth?
Just the mental part of his game and grasping the offense, having been in the offense for a year and coming back in the same system finally. I think he's really taken the bull by the horn, so to speak, and kind of just directing people the way and understanding where he wants it and having great conversations with Grizz on the field. That's been the biggest growth.
Todd, this is your 4th year as head coach of this team. You started off undefeated in week 1. A couple of those were road wins at Dallas and Minnesota. And you're actually undefeated in week 2. Why is this team positioned for hot starts under your watch? Is it the level of preparation for the coaches, getting down to the players? What has keyed some of these hot starts for the Buccaneers?
I think each year is different, especially this year because we haven't played yet. But, we got off to good starts just from preparation and understanding and trying to let the guys play fast. And it all worked out at the end of training camp. We came together at the right time to start the season. Everybody understands how the start of the season goes. And, we got some veterans leading us there, and we've just been fortunate to win the first couple of years.
It's a couple of years now that they've had this kind of week between cuts and week 1, if you will. Is it nice to have it just to kind of have a chance to have a couple days and clear your mind before you get into the grind of the regular season?
I used to think it was nice, but not really, because the more time you have as coaches, the more you dream up stuff and you fantasize and you work hard and you come up back with the same thing that you should have thought of in the first place. So it's great from a rest standpoint because you're not getting any more after this, but from a game plan standpoint, it'll be good to get in the flow of the season.
So Todd Bowles, overthinker.
Jenna Lane, over-asker.
Very true.
No problem.
Oh, one more, Todd. Almost all experts are picking you guys to win the NFC South. Do you even keep an eye on that? And is there anything that you have to say to your team to not hear about everybody picking us to win the NFC South?
We didn't pay any mind when they picked us to come in last. We're not going to pay any mind when they pick us to come in first. Thank you.